Thanks for joining us. So what we're talking today about is IT maturity. So why does IT maturity matter, and how can you use it in your security program? Well, why it matters is simple. We all know that security is all about change, and maturity allows you to get a grasp on that change. So what are some of the changes we're looking at? Well, the obvious one is changes in threats. What are the criminals and adversaries doing today that's different than perhaps how the infrastructure and the IT was put in place? Compliance is another one. So what about the changes in compliance standards, such as PCI DSS, which has a new version out this year? Other changes include the business changes. So perhaps there is new infrastructure going in place or a move to the cloud. How can we evaluate our controls today and prime ourselves for moving into that new environment to make sure that the security posture is better when we're done? Maybe it's a merger and acquisition. Oftentimes we want to evaluate acquisitions. We want to look at their maturity and look at how we can merge those systems together. Or maybe you're new to the role, new CISO, new manager, new into this particular environment, and you want to get a grasp on what the controls are, what the technology is, what the business processes that technology is enabling, and how all this rolls up to the organization's mission and intent. Those types of things are things that we'll get our hands around when we look at the big picture with IT maturity. The first one we're going to be tackling, and arguably the most important one, is that big picture. How can we look at the big picture governance and figure out where we are today, what's needed, and where we can go tomorrow? I hope you join us for this exciting series of webinars.